Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. I want to welcome you out here to my dead as a hammer test plot. I went on vacation. We left on a Saturday. I sprayed this on the Friday before, and we come back on a Saturday. So full week, come back, and she's pretty toasty right now. So first step of the renovation's done. We'll go back with Kentucky bluegrass, and all this green that you see right here is bluegrass. Now, one of my favorite things about bluegrass is it is a spreading type turf. And what I mean by that is it spreads by rhizomes. And so let's say you've got a plant here. We'll call this a little bluegrass plant right here. And then you got your ground level or your surface of the dirt. And then up under here is going to be your dirt. And what will happen is that plant will shoot an underground root rhizome that'll come over a little bit and poof, pop up another plant. And so when you get a whole yard full of that going on, and you got little rhizomes popping up little plants everywhere, that just makes for a turf that, you know, is labeled as spreading, and it fills in and thickens up really, really well. Now, as opposed to fescue, fescue's typically a bunch type plant where, you know, you put a seed down and it'll produce a plant, and generally, I don't know, plants will get anywhere from 2 to 4 inches in diameter roughly, and it will, you know, come straight up and grow straight up. And then you need another plant planted beside it, and another plant planted beside that one, and another one beside that one. So they come up and create a uniform, dense, thick turf. So fescue is a bunch type plant. Kentucky bluegrass has the ability to spread. Obviously nothing close to as aggressive as like a Bermuda grass spreads, but it is a cool season turf that has spreading capabilities, and that is a big time plus for me that I really like. Now, there are some rhizonomous tall fescues on the market, meaning whoever has invented them, or whatever they do to, DNA wise or whatever to make that happen. I don't know. I don't get that deep into it. I do know that there are some rhizonomous varieties of turf type tall fescue that will do some spreading. Nothing like bluegrass. Okay, I played around with several different rhizonomous fescues. I've never seen one that will spread as aggressive as bluegrass, and then beyond that, I've never seen a rhizonomous fescue that spreads as aggressive as any warm season turf. Bermuda, St. Augustine's, Zoysia centipede. Let me say that again. No, rhizonomous fescue, at least the one I have back here, does not spread as aggressive as warm season turf or Kentucky bluegrass. Any fescue that has the potential or capability of doing some spreading is better than no spreading, right? So I had so many emails and so many requests. Pete, you ought to come up with a rhizonomous blend. So I did. This blend right here is the Spreader Elite. I'm kind of standing right in the middle of the block here. It's what were these, 8x8 or 10x10? I can't remember. But it's 8x8 or 10x10 square. It goes all the way around. And this right here is it. We can step right back here just a little bit. I left this strip on the back side. This was the old original GCI turf type tall fescue that it's been here for a long time. And when you come right down here, this is the new blend of the GCI turf type tall fescue right through here, and it comes down and stops right about here. It's kind of a line that goes across, and then it kind of splits down the middle. But I think I'm split right down the middle. This is the old GCI turf type. This is the new GCI turf type. You can see there's absolutely no difference here. even when you come back here, the line goes straight across right here. And when I take a step back, this entire block right here is all of the rhizonomous fescue, that entire block back there. So when you look up down through here, all these fescues look just alike. And the reason I even go through trouble and tell you that is I do have a select group of folks that knew about this, and they've asked some questions. And some of the questions are, hey, will the Spreader Elite blend in with my existing fescue? And the answer is yes. Even though one of the varieties in here is a rhizonomous tall fescue, it's still a turf type tall fescue. So as you can see from looking down through here, they all look just alike. They blend in exceptionally well with each other. It's just a matter of, do you want to add a little bit of fescue to your yard that potentially has the capabilities of doing some spreading? That's really all it boils down to, is that one simple variable, that yes, there is a variety in the mix that has the capability of spreading via rhizome. So let's give it all a quick mow, and you can see it all will stripe the same, it mows the same. I've actually watered this all the same, fertilized it all the same. I've done nothing different to it, even though it has a rhizonomous variety of fescue in it. So there you go. Mows the same, stripes the same, it all looks the same. So there you go. I had enough people ask for it that I wanted to go in and do that. And again, all the information will be on the website, on the product page. I'll link it up in the description below. What I do know for a fact about the Spreader Elite mix is we could only get a certain amount of the rhizonomous variety. So we only have a certain amount of that for this year. So with that said, yes, I do have a limited supply of the Spreader Elite, and that's all I have for this year. And when that's gone for 2021, it will be gone for 2021, and we'll look at it and see how it does, and if we want to keep it on and continue to offer it in the future years, then we'll do so. I get what I get from them, and it is what it is. I try not to stress over all that kind of thing. So as always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later.